When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. The Blue Devils will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Florida State's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. Let's see if they can do it.
The Blue Devils offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the QB, find the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They just keep firing. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Turns it on in midfield. Turning it on. Hits it with a stiff arm. And Gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels. He's finally out of bounds. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Looking to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. That's reeled in, it's Moore. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there.
Brings him to the open. Dragged down, and they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just 1 step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted for the 11th time. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30.
Quarterbacks have so much confidence when they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum.
The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. Pulls it in on the left. Here he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Noles.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the making the big play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Here comes the offense on second down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping... There he goes! Puts him in the spin cycle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. High the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. It's Pringle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Handoff from the shotgun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He'll try it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Jackrabbit, black 24, black 24.
Unloads quickly. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that one.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And the Seminoles are marching down the field. Quick release on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown Seminoles. And they take it in for 6 more points. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Moore. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets it out fast. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Tyler. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive with a pass. He rifles one deep to the left. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense lining up quickly. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got him. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got the quick pass. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. And the Seminoles will have it 1st and 10.
42, Spider.
Now from inside the red zone. Quick completion on the out. Touchdown, Knowles! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. These corners going to give them some space.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. 1st down and 5 after the penalty.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Seminoles will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They're going to ride this running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. Got the first down himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
I'll tell you what, dude, in today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it. He hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football. He completely changes the way you play defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this one is perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. To the air on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, as a quarterback, it's going to be tough throwing comeback routes. Guy, he does such a good job breaking on the ball, and he's able to swat it away.
Working that left side now. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And Duke has the ball. Ready to go on the attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. All by himself. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Jackrabbit.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Brings it back out to his own 29-yard line before going out of bounds, and his offense will have the ball there. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got some room to run. He's at the touchdown, Duke. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Coleman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown Seminoles. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense in a bunch formation.
Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. Get it out on the screen. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still breaking.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
And the extra point is good. The deficit is huge, this one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers. And that's why he's got a real...
He got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Knowles! That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. The run from the shotgun. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Second down.
And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to the ground with the running back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
Third down.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here's the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The offense changing the play. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Noles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Right back to the well. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere. Knocked down for a loss. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Here we go on 4th and goal. Ground to cover. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. And the Blue Devils backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Going right to work up top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds a man by himself. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.